Time now for your weather on the 4s.
All right, it's time to check in with meteorologist Thomas Gieboy on this Friday even. Thomas, there you are. We are almost to the weekend. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
How's it going to look?
Well, as we move into the Halloween weekend, we're going to see some changes with our weather, and that's because our weather has really calmed down compared to earlier this week. And we're going to be looking at some pretty nice weather here as we round out the work week, where we get seasonal temperatures for today. We also are going to see more sunshine across the state. And as we go into Friday, we're going to get above average temperatures among the magnitude about 3 to 5 degrees above average. But heading into the Halloween weekend, the weather might try to play a little bit of a trick on us in the northern half of the state, and meanwhile down south, looks like it's just going to remain a treat. But we'll talk more about that coming up in just a moment. On the radar this morning, not much happening, and not much will be happening as we go through today, as an area of high pressure slowly begins to build in, and that's going to mean very nice conditions across the state with a daytime high of 59 degrees in Salt Lake City. And for perspective, the average high for this time of year, 60 degrees. So we'll be very close to that today along the Wasatch Front, with temperatures mainly ranging in the upper 50s. Wouldn't be completely surprised if we see a few spots along the Wasatch Front getting into the lower 60s. We'll see lower 60s in Cedar City at 61 and 75 degrees down in St. George. It really is going to be quite beautiful, especially across the southern half of the state. And it's going to be pretty nice across the northern half of the state for today as well. But we'll begin the watching your weather for you. Again, we have that area of high pressure building in. You can actually see that ridging here, with more of a westerly flow today compared to a northwesterly flow that we got used to over the last couple of days. And that's going to allow our temperatures to warm up very close to those seasonal averages. But then heading into Friday with a little bit more of a southwesterly flow, as that high pressure moves a little bit more down to the southeast, temperatures will be just a little bit above average as our dry conditions continue. But as quickly as we go on this warming trend, you're going to notice that to our northwest by tomorrow night into Saturday, another quick moving system looks like it's going to be moving in. This is going to knock down the temperature a little bit through the Halloween weekend, and by Saturday night into Sunday, mainly for the northern half of the state, we will introduce a chance for wet weather, but the models are still kind of split on the timing of this, so we'll still have to fine-tune this as we move throughout the next couple of days. But for tomorrow, going to be picture-perfect weather. Maybe you got some trick-or-treating going on tomorrow. The daytime high in Salt Lake City of around 64 degrees, and then we'll have that chance late heading into Saturday with a daytime high of 60 degrees, and then upper 50s on our Halloween with the chance for wet weather. Again, doesn't look like it's going to be nonstop rain, but even though there is going to be the chance for rain on Halloween, I think that if Mother Nature gives us the chance for wet weather, I definitely think a lot of us will take that, and we could add more rain to what we've already seen so far this month, which has already definitely been impressive. But we'll continue to fine-tune that forecast for you as we move forward. But down in the southern half of the state over the next few days, it is going to be some beautiful weather. Upper 50s at Bryce Canyon through Saturday. Then at Zion National Park, middle to upper 70s. We'll notice a little bit more cloud coverage by the time we get into Saturday and Sunday. And even at Capitol Reef, Arches, and Canyonlands, temperatures are mainly going to be ranging in the lower and middle 60s as we move into this upcoming weekend. For St. George, middle 70s today, upper 70s tomorrow. We might make a run at 80 degrees, but temperatures will be more so in the middle 70s for both Saturday and Sunday. A little bit more cloud coverage, but predominantly dry conditions across the southwest desert. Along the Wasatch Front, we see a temperature of 59 degrees this afternoon. Going to be a bit on the chilly side again tonight with mostly clear skies with an overnight low of 41 degrees. 64 for our Friday, mostly sunny skies. Then we do add that chance for wet weather late at Saturday, heading into the daytime hours on Sunday, with the daytime highs going back to the lower 60s, eventually back into the upper 50s. But if we're looking for an even better rain chance, that looks like that's going to be arriving next Tuesday as those temperatures go back to being below average, more so in the middle 50s with overnight lows going into the 30s.